defensively looked like it again. They seem to be carrying this team right now, and they gave everything they had. It looked like to me.
Yeah, no question. I mean, you'd say you're a crazy man if you say you gave up 31 points and you're proud of your defense. But I haven't seen the stats, but it felt like they played 100 plays out there. Weren't very, we weren't productive at all on offense. So, the defense was out there a whole bunch. But those guys, played really hard all the way up to the end. I mean, they got their ones in, trying to score from the 3-yard line, and our guys, hold them on 3 downs. And I think if they would have went for it on 4th, I think we would have held them again. And that says a lot for the character of your football team, not ever quitting. Doesn't negate the butt whipping that we took, but they played hard, and they never turned it down. They never backed down.
Well, y'all got an interception against a pretty decent quarterback, looked like to me. You also got a sack against him. That's the first time Ball State's allowed a sack this year, and one of their opponents was Tennessee, who couldn't even get a sack on them.
Yeah, we had that was a good sack. It was a good on the screen. Cam Brown sniffing that out. I think Nick Walker got the sack. So I mean, that's there were some positives out there. No question.
Y'all got very close to several sacks, I thought, today. He just got the ball off a little quick, didn't he?
Yeah, the one they called roughing the passer. I'd like to see it, because we teach our guys to match the hand of the quarterback and not duck your head and go hit the quarterback late. So be interested to see that call. I didn't catch it live. I was looking downfield, but other than that, I thought we got some good pressure on him and some good clean hits. I thought he felt us a few times.
Having to start another quarterback, does that mess with the continuity of the offense?
What's your question? Sorry.
Does that mess with the continuity of your offense? Are they able to, having a different quarterback, it seems like every week, does that mess up with the organization on the field?
No, we had one exchange problem, and that was just having a true freshman in there and messing up one of the play calls. But it doesn't matter who you got at quarterback. We're running the same offense. We're just curtailing that offense to what that quarterback can do. So, I mean, even when Tez Brooks is in there and we're running wild horse stuff, it's still our same, offensive calls and the same blocking scheme. So it doesn't mess with the continuity of that. Of course, there's chemistry, between quarterbacks and receivers, and there's a confidence factor, with different quarterbacks in the huddle and that sort of thing. But as far as our guys, knowing what to do and being organized and all that, there's no issue.
I know he's a true freshman playing on a on an FBS field. It's got to be a pretty tough deal. How did you think he did today?
Well, I thought he did good. I told him in the locker room. I said, "Hey, it's not bad for your first time." And he didn't want to take the compliment. He said, "No, I got to do a lot better," which that's good. It's the kind of kid he is. But I mean, you think about it, last meaningful football game he played was against Russellville High School in the state championship. And then now he's, true freshman playing against an FBS school on the road. So it's a little bit different.
One last thing, getting back to the quarterback, it looked like the game was very, very fast for him today. It never seemed to slow down, did it?
Well, I think he's ahead of where most, freshmen playing in their first game are. And that's the reason that we went with them. I think that going through training camp and getting reps and then, 3 game week preparations, we felt like he was ready. But that's always a problem for any first-time player, an inexperienced player, a high school, kid that's the first time playing a college game. That's always the deal, the processing and how fast the game is. But if it was too much for him, we would not have played him. We felt like it would have been too much for him a week ago against Jacksonville. Felt like he was ready this week.